1947. Give it up for Miss Gurinder Chadha, ladies and gentlemen. तुसी तो बड़े सोने लग रहे हो. Welcome है. Wonderful music, and yes, we are live, right? I'll hold that for you. Okay. So, talking about this music, and first of all, congratulations on the amazing response the trailer has got.
Yes, I'm thrilled. Yeah, I was not expecting such a response, but I think the anticipation for the movie is so great because I think it's not often we get to see a movie about our own history that tells us a new twist in the tale about our history.
Right. And today we are here to celebrate the music of this wonderful movie.
Yes.
So would you want to share something with all of us?
Yes. Well, given the subject matter and the fact that it's a Western and an Indian movie, for me there was one choice, which was Mr. A.R. Rahman.
Right.
And so I had approached him, I met him, and he was quite reticent. He wasn't entirely sure about doing a film on partition, understandably. But I kept persuading him, and he said, we'll see, you know, man a few words, as we know.
Right.
And then I met him in LA, and then I showed him a cut of the film. And we sat in his house, we watched the cut, and after the cut, he was extremely happy to come on board because he felt the message of the film was one of reconciliation, a very human film, very full of humanity, and also very spiritual.
Right.
And the one thing I have to say about the musical journey with Mr. A.R. Rahman on this film was it was not just a director working with a musical composer, but it was also a spiritual journey because A.R. himself is an extremely spiritual man, and I think that really came to play in how we talked about the music and what he composed.
Well, talking about the music, जो roots हैं वो कहीं ना कहीं वो पंजाब से जुड़ी हुई हैं. So मैं चाहूँगा वो भी थोड़ा सा बताइए हमको.
ज़रूर. हमको बहुत था जे पिक्चर में थोड़े से पंजाबी गाने भी आएंगे और हंसराज हंस जी आपको मालूम है हमारा एकदम पंजाब का लेजेंड है और मैं दो पंजाबी गाने चुने थे तो वो भी बड़े स्पेशल गाने थे. एक मस्त कलंदर आपको मालूम है, सबको मालूम है, मगर वो गाना सबके लिए वो गाना है. इंडिया भी है, पाकिस्तान भी है, ब्रिटेन भी है, अमेरिका में वो गाना बहुत मशहूर है. सो वो चाहिए था हमको फिल्म में, तो उन्होंने बहुत ज़बरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस की थी लाइव सेट पे और AR जी के साथ स्टूडियो में. मगर एक और गाना भी चाहिए था हमको. उस तब मैंने हंसराज हंस जी के साथ बात की थी कि मुझको वो गाना चाहिए पार्टीशन के पहले का, समथिंग अबाउट यूनाइटेड इंडिया, पंजाबी गाना. तो फिर उन्होंने हमको सजेस्ट किया एक गाना जिंदवा, एंड वो गाना आप बड़े ध्यान से देखना चाहिए. उसमें लिरिक्स हैं, वो एक आदमी होता है, वो उसकी होने वाली बीवी को बोलता है चलो मैं आपको लेके जाऊंगा इधर उधर मेले पे. तो वो गाने में वो बोलता है चल हम आपको सब पंजाब दिखाऊंगा. तो उसमें बोलता है चल लाहौर शहर, चल दिल्ली शहर, चल मुल्तान शहर. तो इससे महसूस होता है कि जब वो गाना लिखा था पंजाब एक था. तो इस वजह से मैंने वो गाना भी चूज किया.
और आपकी बातों से महसूस होता है कि आपको भी बड़ा पसंद है वो गाना और वो वीडियो. आपकी आंखों की चमक देख के ऐसा लगता है ना.
जब भी मैं पंजाबी म्यूजिक सुनती मेरी अखा भी चमकती हैं और दिल भी चमकता है.
बिल्कुल चमकता है. एंड थोड़ा ट्रेलर भी चमकता है और जो म्यूजिक है वो भी चमक रहा है.
ट्रेलर मुझको बहुत खुशी है ट्रेलर पे, बिकॉज आपको मालूम है इंग्लैंड में भी फिल्म रिलीज हुई, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भी, तो वो वहाँ बहुत चली है पिक्चर हमारी. और मगर वो ट्रेलर थोड़ा सा गोरा स्टाइल है, अंग्रेज़ी स्टाइल है. मगर ये रिलायंस ने ये ट्रेलर बनाया, इतनी खुशी है हमको क्योंकि हमने लंदन देखा था पहले, मेरे हस्बैंड पॉल और मैंने देखा कंप्यूटर पे. तो जब हमने देखा हम एकदम कमरे में ऐसे ऊपर छलांग मार रहे थे, जंप कर रहे थे, बिकॉज ये ट्रेलर असली बात दिखाती है. वो ट्रेलर थोड़े से इधर उधर लुक के स्टोरी दिख रही है। ये इस ट्रेलर में एकदम सही बात है। जब 1947 में जो हुआ था हिंदुस्तान में, वो जो कुछ हमको दसिया गया वो ठीक नहीं हिस्ट्री। तो ये फिल्म में हम दिखाते हो जो क्यों पार्टीशन होया, ये गोरिया का क्या एजेंडा था, तो हमको झूठ दिखाया। तो ये फिल्म में असलियत है। तो सो ये ट्रेलर in great detail, the trailer shows you that.
Right. Now talking about the music, जैसा मैंने कहा, we are here to celebrate the music of this wonderful film.
Yes.
So do the honors. किसको बुलाएंगे?
So पहला जी मैं Mr. A.R. रहमान साहब को बुलाऊंगी।
जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं for the legend, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. A.R. Rahman.
And then
Welcome, sir. And congratulations. पहले से ही बोल देता हूँ, it's all blockbuster, you know. The music has been loved. अब तक जितना भी हमने सुना है, मस्त कलंदर ही सुन पाए। लेकिन apart from that, what would you like to share about the music with all of us over here?
It just reflects the film and her vision. I was not, when she said I'm making a film of partition, yeah, sure. And then she showed, and there are a lot of facts about the movie which I didn't even know, and that fascinated me.
Right.
And if our younger generation, which are they're all very judgmental, and they have kind of a opinionated status. Now I think it will change this movie, and it's very, very important at this point of time in history. So things are happening now in India.
Sorry. So we can say that because of the rushes, Mr. Rahman, came on board. He saw the thing.
No. She's so talented, and she's got an amazing sense of humor and storytelling.
Right.
And I'm a big fan.
Right. Wow.
And so it's very, very important that. So we were working on another Hollywood project called Monkeys of Mumbai, which never took off. 4 years. So she was the scriptwriter for that.
Right.
That's how we knew each other.
Right.
So it was important for us to work together in something very important.
And it was also very good for me to go to Chennai, because I'd never been to Chennai before. I'm very much a North Indian, as you can see. I keep North India alive in London. So going to Chennai and spending a lot of time was also very interesting, because it gave me an insight into a different kind of India, a very ancient India. And I think you see those rhythms.
She's learned a lot of Tamil.
Exactly. But in ARG's music, you see that depth, I think, of ancient India. The way he uses percussion, the way he just envisages things. It's amazing how that depth, I think, comes through, which is very different to the North Indian music that I'm used to. But one of the things that happened that I thought was an amazing thing for me to witness was ARG had seen a brief cut of the film, and then when I went to Chennai, we sat in the studio and he watched the whole cut, and at the end he got up from the seats and he went to his grand piano and he just started playing a tune, whatever was in his heart, whatever was in his head. And I quickly was thinking, oh my God, this is great. And I put my camera on and I just filmed him doing it. And then afterwards, when I left, I went home and I finished doing the cutting and I left ARG to do the music. And then after a few weeks, I said, have you done something? Can we see the score? And he said, I'm thinking, I'm processing. Right. And then again, another few weeks, I'm thinking, I'm processing. So finally I said, have we got, where are you at? And he said, I'm just thinking, I'm thinking and I can't quite focus on, I don't know, he was searching, which was great, because someone else might have said, chalo, ye tune le lo, here's one, take this. But he wanted to find the right tune for the message of the film, because for me the underscore is the emotional heartbeat of your movie, Anyway, he said, I'm struggling to find the main theme. And I said, what about what you played after you saw the movie?
It was already done. So she recorded what I played, and that was the theme.
So then he said, I can't remember what I played at that moment. That was in my head. So then, thank God, I filmed it. So then I emailed it to him, and that now is the main theme of the film.
Wow, that's just awesome. and I think it just came from within and खुद से आया था और शायद इसीलिए इतना मेलोडियस म्यूजिक बना है और इतना कमाल का बैकग्राउंड स्कोर है।
हाँ, मगर पिक्चर भी मैंने बड़े दिल से बनाई है और इन्होंने म्यूजिक भी बड़ा दिल से बनाया।
बिल्कुल, सोनू पे सुहागा हो गया ये तो, है ना। अब यहाँ पे एक काम करते हैं, बिफोर वी टॉक अबाउट द म्यूजिक, एंड वी गॉट दीज स्पेशल वीडियोस फॉर ऑल यू ब्यूटीफुल पीपल ओवर हियर, एक्सक्लूसिवली आपको दिखाएंगे, लेकिन उससे पहले मे आई इनवाइट ऑन स्टेज द लीडिंग लेडी ऑफ दिस मूवी, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, गिव इट अप फॉर हुमा कुरैशी प्लीज। Welcome, good to see you again. Huma, as an actor, as a performer, and an integral part of this movie, how do you rate this music?
I am nobody to rate this music. It's A.R. Rahman's music. I am very insignificant to really say anything about, the music. I think it's my honor and privilege to be part of this film. And it was always my dream that, I should be in a film that he has done music for, because his music has been instrumental in my growing up years. Bombay, Roja, Dil Se have been the defining albums of my life. So thank you. Thank you for making this such a special film for me, even more so. Thank you so much. And when I heard the tracks, Gurinder sent me a couple of scratches from UK. I had goose flesh, and I was like, this is going to get so much better. And they've done, Reliance, they've done a great justice to the videos as well. Yes. See, I'm already choking. It's so emotional. And I think, whatever we've done as actors, I think music just sort of uplifts it to another level. And with Rahman sir's music, I think it has such a beautiful spiritual quality to it, such an emotional quality to it. It really transcends language completely, and which is why I think people in the West today also are waking up to our music and his music in that sense.
Thank you so much, Uma, for that. And now, Rahman sir, this one's for you. Please tell me, you are a brilliant singer. We know that. So what makes you think beyond yourself and select another singer, choose another singer for one of your songs, like Mr. Hari Haran, to be precise?
You know that one of the most famous songs of mine, Roja, was sung by him, Bharat Humko. And I felt like people see convenience, whatever is there now, they use it a lot and then finish. So I felt like we should bring back amazing things and we should not forget people have given so much to us. And Hari is one such in my life. And so Hari singing this is very important. And we also introduced a new lyricist here called Navneet Virk. She's Punjabi too. So they've bonded very well. Right. You want to come, Navneet? And she's written this song.
Wow, give it up for Navneet, ladies and gentlemen, please.
She's written the lyrics for my 99 Songs movie. You want to talk about the lyrics?
Please tell us something about the song.
First of all, I don't have words because I never thought I'd be standing next to people like these over here and, talking about some small little thing that I've contributed. But I saw the movie and I couldn't sleep for like 2 days. And I think the bit you said, AR, about us being Punjabis, and there's a sense of shared history, and we've been through and we've seen our families go through this, and we know that it's impacted the next generations and how it has, because we've lived through it. So it was not at all a struggle. I mean, the words just came because, they just came from the heart, and because they just felt right. And because this whole idea of, artificial man-made divisions between people, between humanity, between countries, religions, to my mind, it's antiquated, and I feel really strongly about it. And I think that's what sort of led to the song being what it is, and I hope you all like it.
We all loved it.
I think that Navneet, we had not met, but before she saw the film, I sent her a very long brief of what the lyrics should be in English, and it was a tough challenge because it was to show the emotional side, but show the moving forward and the this and the that. And I remember thinking, God, she's going to think I'm mad. She's going to think I'm a nutcase. How is she going to put all this? But I could never have imagined the poetry with which she took what I had said and turned it into, you know, an amazing poem, actually, and an ode to humanity. And I felt, you know, first time I heard the song, I started crying, even though, you know, my Hindi was poor, but I got it. And
well, I cried while writing it.
But I think that for me, I felt the most important thing about the song for me is it really contextualizes the movie. You know, it gives you the position, because the movie it's important to say, the movie is a British Indian female perspective on the subject. And it was wonderful to work with another woman.
It would be fair enough to invite on stage the legend, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Mr. Hari Haran, please. National Award winner, Padma Shri Hari Haran ji. Ghazals की बात करें, playback singing की बात करें. He's always done wonders. तो हरी जी के लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाए, please. So you're looking dapper, एकदम मतलब. Thank you so much for being here and giving us this wonderful number.
It's my pleasure, actually. That's what I said. It was a very beautiful song. And Rahman calls me for a song when he says, okay, I can think only of Hari Haran and he'll come and sing it. We have this bondage for the last 25 years, and it's always a pleasure to work with him. And I always look, when he calls me for a song, I said, okay, now what is, उसमें क्या होगा? कुछ तो कशिश है, कुछ चीज़ नई चीज़ जो है ना, वो सोचते हैं, उसमें ले आते हैं. Thank you for the song, Rahman. It's a great song.
Oh, I didn't mean to cry, but you know, you have to understand that someone like me who grew up in England and under the shadow of partition, to then come here and make a film like this in India, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. And I think the film shows a lot of pain in the world, not just for then, but for today. And I think for those of us who feel terrible about some of the things that we witness, not just here, in Europe, in America, you know, we fear for our children. You know, I have 2 small children, and I want them to live in a world where people respect each other and love each other. So, anyway, I've gone too emotional. I didn't mean to be emotional. But I think the film really, for me, feels... I could never imagine as a little girl sitting in England, growing up with my nanny ma telling me terrible stories of partition, that one day I would be doing this and sending this message to the world with the beautiful help of all these people. So I think that's why I got a bit emotional.
Right, and you've done it, you know, you have created magic over there. एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं, please. Partition 1947, of course, Ms. Gurinder Chadda के लिए. और इस, you know, कार्यक्रम को, event को आगे बढ़ाते हुए, may I now invite on stage someone जिनकी आवाज में वो सुकून है, वो रूहानियत है, and हम सब उन्हें बहुत प्यार करते हैं. And he is the one and only Mr. Hans Raj Hans. Ladies and gentlemen, जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं, please. पाजी के लिए. स्वागत है पाजी तोरा. Before we talk about your songs in the movie, मैं चाहूंगा इस गाने के ऊपर क्या कहना है आपने, जो भी हमने देखा.
इतना बड़ा सब्जेक्ट है, इतने बड़े लोगों के साथ काम करना मेरे लिए वाइस फ़ख्र, वाइस मसरत है. गुरिंदर चड्डा जी ये नहीं सोचते जैसे हमारे यहाँ सोचा जाता कि फ़लाँ बंदा हिट है, उससे गवा लो या काम करवा लो. पहला गाना मुझे देहात में उदास से गांव से उठा के मुझे गवाया था मानसून वेडिंग में, और बैंड लाइक बैक में 2 सॉन्ग अभी इस मूवी में मैंने गाया. और कौन नहीं चाहता कि रहमान साहब के साथ काम करे. ये दरवेश हैं, सेंट हैं, ये ख्वाजा गरीब नवाज़ जहाँ से सूफ़ीज़म शुरू होता है उनके फॉलोअर हैं, और मैं भी उसी रास्ते का सालिक हूँ, मुरीद हूँ, मानता हूँ. तो इनमें मैं ख्वाजा साहब की झलक भी देखता हूँ, दुआएं भी। और हरिहरन साहब तो लेजेंड है, बाकमाल। हुमा जी जब आए सेट पे शॉट दे के जाते थे, तो मैं, जैसे मेरी नेचर है, जहाँ मुझे बिठाया जाता वहाँ बैठ के मैं यही सोचता था कि गुजरे जिधर जिधर से वो पलटे हुए नकाब, एक नूर की लकीर सी खिंचती चली गई। और मेरे लिए बहुत ही अच्छा है शाहबाज कलंदर, जो बहुत बड़े दरवेश हुए हैं। कलंदर टाइटल होता है, रैंक होता है दरवेशों का, फ़कीरों का, उनके लिए गाया है। और पंजाब का एक फोक है जिंदुआ, जैसे दीदी ने बताया। तो ये मेरी गॉड मदर है, और बाकमाल लोगों के साथ काम करना मेरे लिए बहुत ही खुशनसीबी का बायस है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
जिंदवा में पाजी चाहूँगा आप थोड़ा सा बताएं, क्या है क्या जिंदवा?
जिंदवा जो हिजर के मारे लोग हैं, सेपरेशन हो जाती है, जब बेवजह लोग रूठ जाते हैं। कहते हैं ना, ज़िंदगी की तवील राहों में लोग मिलते हैं, छूट जाते हैं। दिल के रिश्ते भी अजीब रिश्ते हैं, सांस लेने से टूट जाते हैं। जब कोई दूर होता है तो उसकी बिरहा में, उसकी याद में गाया जाता है। जब साथ होता है तो वो कहता है कि आ मैं तुझे ये जगह दिखाऊं, आ मैं तुझे ये दिखाऊं। यानी वो हर पल, हर मंजर, हर जगह अपने महबूब के साथ देखना चाहता है। जिंदुआ में यही बयान किया है।
उसके साथ साथ म्यूजिक, जिसको हम बहुत ज़्यादा अभी भी लाइक कर रहे हैं, आगे भी सराहेंगे। फिलहाल टॉकिंग अबाउट द थर्ड सॉन्ग, एंड सॉन्ग नहीं उसे इबादत कहेंगे सर, जैसा पाजी ने यहाँ पे अभी हमें बताया, दमादम मस्त कलंदर, रिक्रिएटिंग सच अ ब्यूटिफुल कॉम्पोजिशन जो खुद कुछ अलग लेवल की है। हाउ डिफिकल्ट वाज इट फॉर यू?
No, we didn't recreate anything.
Then?
Whatever he sang, we just mixed it. That's it.
जी,
So he was in the scene, so we took the live tracks and remixed it. That's it.
so we've retained the original.
Yeah, same.
Okay, we've done that. जी, मैं चाहूँगा सर थोड़ा सा आप बताएं उसके बारे में।
जैसे मैंने अर्ज किया कि ये शाहबाज कलंदर जिनकी धमाल है
जी,
तो इसमें इबादत ही है कि जब बंदा इनलाइटेंड हो जाता है तो फिर एक अनस्पोकन लैंग्वेज है, वो क्या फील करता है, वो मस्त हो जाता है, वो कलंदर बन जाता है। ये उसके इलाही की जो सुपर क्रिएटर है, गॉड है, उसके लिए है, जो अपने मुर्शिद के लिए है। दमादम मस्त कलंदर,
One of the greatest Sufi songs I ever heard.
Right.
Yeah.
So एक काम करते हैं जी,
हमारे इंग्लैंड में बहुत मशहूर है, तो इस करके मैंने ये गाना चुना, बिकॉज सबके लिए सबको रब मानते हैं, और इस गाने में बिल्कुल यूनिवर्सल रब है।
इसकी खासियत ये है कि हिंदुओं, सिखों, मुसलमान, हर मज़हब के लोग हर फंक्शन में ये गाना गाया जाता है। ये नहीं कि पर्टिकुलर किसी रीजन।
और आप किसी भी कॉन्सर्ट में हो, उसका जो आगाज होता है
मेरे लिए तो फायदेमंद है
जी। Congratulations guys. Are we all loving the music? We all loved it, right? तो जोरदार तालियां हो जाए इस कमाल की म्यूजिकल, and of course the cast and crew of Partition 1947. With this, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a quick photo op. But कुछ और बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट लोग हैं जिनको मैं यहाँ इनवाइट करना चाहूंगा। रिलायंस एंटरटेनमेंट से मिस्टर शिबाशीष सरकार, उनके लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाए। And of course टी सीरीज से we have मिस्टर विनोद भानुशाली, उनको भी मैं यहाँ इनवाइट करना चाहूंगा स्टेज पे। And can we have the CD box? It's time to officially, launch the music of Partition 1947. I'll invite him. Mr. Denzel के लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. हमने मुलाकात की थी and he's a wonderful actor जिनका बहुत ही एक अहम भूमिका है इस फिल्म के अंदर. Yes, of course he's playing Mr. Jinnah and वो सब वो जो ऐसा एक streak आती है ना ऐसा white बाल की, मतलब that gives the look.
Rahman sir, sometime back, Gurinder ji mentioned that you're a bit skeptical about doing the music. So what finally, what made you say yes to it?
What made me say yes? Yeah, I saw the movie and then I felt there was something very special to say which we don't know anything about. And that could be one of the factors which could change people's perception on partition, because the younger generation is full of judgmental, ideas about partition. And I felt like it's a very, very important one which could be life-changing for many people. Information. If you watch the movie, you'll understand what it is. Suspense.
Did you have to go through some research or something, because when it happened and how to provide music to it? I mean, did you have to go through some research?
No, usually the director does all that for us. And all I have to do is melodies which reflect what she wants, and she was very particular. And
but we did, because we recorded the music at Abbey Road Studios, the famous Abbey Road where the Beatles are famous for, and the instrumentation was always very period, right? Very 1947.
Yeah, we had to find a balance between, because it was meant for the Western audience too, so we didn't want to go too desi, and we had Western producers too. So we had constant thing that don't make it too Indian. But I think ultimately she selected all the Indian themes and blended very well. And I keep getting a lot of amazing, kind messages from people who have heard the soundtrack. And it's also shortlisted in the World Soundtrack Awards in Belgium.
Yeah, we just heard today it's been shortlisted for the World Soundtrack Music Awards. The soundtrack.
जी, रितेश जी.
गुरिंदर जी, आपके सामने
जी
कितनी रिसर्च करनी पड़ी इस सब्जेक्ट को लेकर आपको?
बहुत रिसर्च. मेरे हस्बैंड ने स्क्रिप्ट लिखी है हमारे साथ, तो मुझको लगता है उन्होंने 20-25 किताब पढ़े थे, और हमने इंटरव्यूज़ भी बड़े किए थे ऑर्डिनरी पीपल के साथ और एकेडमिक्स और एक्सपर्ट्स के साथ. सो वो रिसर्च में मैंने पूरा मस्जिद से हमारा जो एकदम बैलेंस होनी चाहिए पिक्चर, और काफ़ी लोगों ने भी लिखा भी है, और एक साइट भी है 1947 आर्काइव, आप इंटरनेट पे देख सकते हैं. इट्स एन अमेरिकन साइट, तो उसमें सब वो रिकॉर्डिंग लेते हैं सबकी एक्सपीरियंस के लिए. वो उनके साथ भी मैंने थोड़ा सा काम किया. अभी मैं चैरिटी की पेट्रन हूँ. बट the main research for us was Freedom at Midnight. पहला से वो किताब के साथ हम रिसर्च कर रहे थे, और फिर बाद में मैं एक फंक्शन पे थी लंदन में, वहाँ प्रिंस चार्ल्स मिला था हमको, और मैंने बोला था मैं आपके ताए बारे पिक्चर बना रही हूँ, माउंटबेटन साहब के बारे. तो प्रिंस चार्ल्स को इतनी एक्साइटमेंट हुई, उसने बोला क्या कर रहे हो, क्या रिसर्च है आपका? तो मैंने बोला फ्रीडम एट मिडनाइट, ये आपकी अंकल की इंटरव्यू से किताब लिखी गई थी 20 साल पहले. तो उन्होंने बोला हमको नहीं, आप और भी रिसर्च करो, ये किताब प्लीज़ आप देखना ये. तो उन्होंने बोला हमको वो किताब है फ्रीडम शैडो ऑफ द ग्रेट गेम बाय नरेंद्र सिंह सरीला. और नरेंद्र जी वो बहुत इंडियन ज़बरदस्त डिप्लोमेट थे. फ्रांस में वो 20 साल रहे थे एज इंडियन हाई कमिश्नर, एंड वो 1997 पे वो ब्रिटिश लाइब्रेरी में थे, और वो किताब लिख रहे थे महाराजा के बारे, जो 1940s में महाराजा का क्या हिस्ट्री था ब्रिटिश के साथ. तो वो भी है राजा हैं सरीला के. तो वहाँ वो 2-3 महीने के लिए जा रहे थे, और वहाँ एक इंडियन लाइब्रेरियन थी मिसेस घोष, वहाँ काम करती थी. एक दिन वो मिसेस घोष को कोई टॉप सीक्रेट डॉक्यूमेंट्स मिले थे, तो अभी पब्लिक डोमेन में आ रहे थे 50 years after 1947. सो अभी ये टॉप सीक्रेट डॉक्यूमेंट सब लिखा हुआ है, टॉप सीक्रेट। पहला डॉक्यूमेंट 1945 का था, वो चर्चिल प्राइम मिनिस्टर था जब वो डॉक्यूमेंट उसने कमीशन की थी। एंड ये मिसेस घोष ये डॉक्यूमेंट्स को देख रही थी, वो फाइल कर रही थी असल में, जस्ट लाइक एन ऑर्डिनरी लाइब्रेरियन, बट बिकॉज वो इंडियन थी उसको मालूम था जो कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन है थोड़ा सा सेंसिटिव है, तो उसने मिस्टर श्रीला साहब को वहाँ गई तो बोलती सर आप ज़रा ये देख लो डॉक्यूमेंट्स। तो नरेंद्र साहब ने डॉक्यूमेंट्स पढ़े, एकदम जो किताब वो लिख रहे थे वो छोड़ दिया, तो फिर ये किताब लिखी जी हमारी पिक्चर बेस है। सो प्रिंस चार्ल्स ने मुझको वैसे वो बताया था उस किताब के बारे, पर फिर मैं उनके बेटे को मिली इस होटल में 5-6 साल पहले, इस होटल में उसका पुत्र आया था हमको वो ही किताब देने के लिए। तो फिर मैं नरेंद्र साहब के साथ 1.5 महीना के लिए काम किया उनके साथ। तो बड़े सवाल मैंने पूछे उनको, बड़ा इंटरोगेट किया कि आपकी रिसर्च की प्रूफ है, कैसे आप ये थ्योरी, ये नई हिस्ट्री की थ्योरी कहाँ आपने देखी है। तो नरेंद्र जी ने हमको बहुत एविडेंस दिया। वो अमेरिका आर्काइव में भी गई थी, बिकॉज अमेरिका का भी थोड़ा सा असर है ये पार्टीशन की इन्फ्लुएंस में। ब्रिटिश लाइब्रेरी ऑफ कोर्स में थे, इंडियन नेशनल आर्काइव में उन्होंने रिसर्च किया। तो सिर्फ ये सब रिसर्च फिर हमने उनके साथ उन्होंने हमको मदद किया स्क्रिप्ट लिखने के लिए।
आप लंदन में रही हैं इतने सालों से, तो जो पॉलिसी थी माउंटबेटन की डिवाइड एंड रूल, आपको क्या लगता है उनको क्या फायदा हुआ इन सब चीज़ों से?
आप जरा पिक्चर देखोगे ना आपको सब मालूम होगा।
Hi sir, we saw the songs and they are like masterpieces. So if there was one song which you would say, oh this is my favorite and I really loved working on it, which song would that be?
In this movie?
Yes.
I think the score actually.
Okay.
The song which we composed for the end credits is from the score.
Okay.
And that was the first tune I ever played on the piano, which she recorded and sent me back.
And
it had 3 themes already in it.
Okay. Was there any inspiration that was going on in your mind when you just, went to the piano and started playing it?
I think the sense of purity.
Okay.
And I think she has the recording still. There is a purity in everything, and we were trying to bring that out. We go to the basic, feeling of anything. It starts with purity, and then things get corrupted. But the origin of purity is what we were trying to get in the melody. And if you listen to that, that's what we have tried.
Okay, thank you, sir.
We heard Hariharan Saab's song. It was very nice. Secondly, you composed traditional songs which are already
composed. No, that is not composed. He sang it in the shoot. We just produced that for CD.
And how much credit should be given to music director for that?
Nothing. He sang it, and it's traditional composition. So.
Okay. Do you feel any scope for the old melody which is fading away these days?
I try my best to bring in classical music and mix it with present generation kind of music. Like in the movie soundtrack Mom, I've done something. I've taken a tappa and produced it with EDM. So it'll reach out more, and I've been getting very good responses. Very similar to this, which is the most pure form. For me, I love classical music, so folk and classical.
In the Jindia song, all the songs I think outstanding. In the Jindia song, we see a hint of that infatuation between Mr. Nehru and Edwina Mountbatten. How much have you delved into that aspect in the story?
So, I believe that Nehruji and Lady Mountbatten were very close. They had a great fondness for each other, and so I wanted to show that. So I have a couple of scenes where you see that they're very close and very comfortable with each other. But I was not interested in going any further in that relationship, because for me that's not the story. That story takes away from the ordinary story of what happened to the ordinary people, like the characters that Huma plays, my grandmother endured. So for me, that story takes away really from the main story of partition.
जब इतिहास पे कोई फिल्म बनती है तो उसकी कास्टिंग पे बहुत ध्यान रखना पड़ता है, तो कास्टिंग कैसे की उस पर थोड़ी रोशनी डालना चाहेंगे आप? कास्टिंग
So because मैं पिक्चर इंग्लैंड में बनाती हूँ, इंग्लैंड भी, अमेरिका भी, फ्रांस में भी मैंने बनाई है पिक्चर. So as a director, I think very internationally. So for me, the casting of this film was really about finding the right actors from all over the world who I felt could portray those characters. So for Denzel, I mean, he had played Jinnah before and had done an amazing job. So that was easy for me to cast Denzel. Neeraj Kabi was an amazing Gandhi. I had seen him play Gandhi before. So that was important. For Nehru, I wanted to cast a British actor who was in my film Baji on the Beach, Tanveer, and I cast him because I felt he really looked like Nehru, and I thought it was important for Indian audience that the historical leaders, the actors who played them, had a resemblance to them. In England, when Pamela Mountbatten, she's still alive, when she saw the film, she loved the film, but her only complaint was that Hugh Bonneville was much larger than her father. So even though Hugh had all the charm of Mountbatten and the slight self-deprecation, वो थोड़ा सा दुबला था, तकड़ा था. And I like also Manish Dayal. I had seen in 100 Foot Journey. Manish, who plays Jeet, he's American. He's from North Carolina, and he has a very American accent. So it was interesting to see him play with Huma because Huma is from here. She's playing opposite a boy from North Carolina. But the challenge for me as a director is to bring both their performances together. And I've done this before. I did this with Anupam Kher ji in Ben Delight Beckham. And yeah, it's an interesting thing for me as a director to think of actors as characters as opposed to stars.
लग रही है ट्रेलर बहुत ही प्यारा है, लग रहा था कि उसी एरा में चले गए हैं. लेकिन इन दिनों देश की बात हो रही है, जीएसटी लागू हुआ है, फिल्म बिजनेस पे भी इसका इफेक्ट है. मुझे रहमान साहब से सवाल पूछना है. रहमान जी, कैसे लगता है किस तरह से इफेक्ट करेगा फिल्म इंडस्ट्री को ये? I
couldn't understand the Hindi.
जीएसटी किस तरह से इफेक्ट करेगा? I know, I'm
आप
asking
मुझको इंग्लैंड का टैक्स के बोलो. माय गॉड, वह हमको इतना टैक्स देना पे हमको इतना खराब लगता है every January. I'm sorry, I don't. It's not relevant to the music launch of the film.
Last question over here.
Yeah, Huma. Recently, I read an article, where you have asked to change your name since this belonged to some Pakistani actress. So can you just throw some light on it?
आप कहाँ पढ़ लेते हो ये सब? I think these are just, it doesn't really matter. I mean, a lot of people are asked, a lot of actors have changed their name before. It's not really a communal issue, so I don't think you should make it that really.
Thank you.
And before we wrap up, I've got an...
Hi, when I was talking to Gurinder a few days back, she said she was mighty impressed with what you had sent to her when she was casting for the film. So
you can say that again?
Huma.
Where are you?
Here. No, you told me when you were casting for the film and whatever stuff Huma had sent to you, you were mighty impressed with her performance. So Huma, can you tell us something about your experience doing this film and what went into it?
Well, I'm just grateful to be part of such a lovely film. It's a very important film, and I think that is why I feel blessed that this film is saying something really important that we seem to have forgotten, even 70 years after India's independence and partition, which is not to forget about love and humanity. And I think, no matter which side of the border you're on, it's an important lesson to remember.
Mr. Sarkar, this one's for you. When you saw the rushes, क्या वो पहली चीज थी apart from this topic, apart from this subject, जो आपको ऐसा किया कि हाँ हमको एसोसिएट होना है इस फिल्म के साथ?
So, just to give a perspective, we didn't get associated post the rushes. We have been associated with this film for last almost 2 years, 2.5 years before the script came. And Reliance is not only distributing the film, we have been a producer along with Pathé, BBC, BFI, all these companies. So, as I was mentioning earlier, that very few times that we are a filmmaking companies, we make different kind of films, but very few times you get a script where you feel proud to be associated. Where, of course, as a filmmaking company, we have our commercial interest, but at the same point of time, in a decade, some kind of films come where you feel proud that we should get associated with it and look for the commerce later. So I think we are all hoping that this film will be like that, and it has already released in UK as well as in Australia, Malaysia, and fingers crossed it will do wonder.
Of course. Let me.
I want to say something.
Yeah, please.
I think for me, as a British filmmaker, British Indian filmmaker, I was working with BBC, British Film Institute, Pathé, and for me it was a great support having Reliance with me on this film, because it's the first time I've worked with an Indian, co-producer on one of my films, which, as you know, are always British Indian. So every time when I was editing, so for a filmmaker like me, when I'm editing or when we're doing the music, there's always a pull between the British version, the Indian version, British Indian. So I'm always uniquely trying to say my own version, my own story as a British Indian. But having Reliance with me was fantastic, because most English people, they don't like too much emotion. Indian people love emotion, So anytime I wanted it to be quite emotional in a sequence, and the English producers would be a little bit like, oh, I think it's too emotional, I would say, no, Reliance loved that bit. Even though I didn't even tell them, but I would say, no, Reliance loved that bit. We must keep that emotional, or we must keep this song, or we must keep this music. So for me, it was a great asset working with Reliance on the film. And actually, it went back 5 years, actually, because I spoke to Amitabh Jhunjhunwala 5 years ago. And from that moment, he was very excited to be part of the film. So thank you.
Thank you so much. And जो भी अब तक हमने देखा है, ट्रेलर या फिर म्यूजिक या वीडियोस, सब बहुत कमाल है। तो उम्मीद करते हैं 18 अगस्त 2017 जब इंडियन इंडिपेंडेंस को एक ट्रिब्यूट के तौर पे ये फिल्म रिलीज होगी, तो सबको बहुत पसंद आएगी। जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं पार्टीशन 1947 के लिए। Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. We'll just have a couple of pictures. जी।